There's one thing you'll notice about Manapua that makes it so different from the bao. It's this, the dough.
When we were doing it by hand, oh my gosh. Well, we make thousands per day.
Look at those fingers go.
It's so simple, it's not simple.
It's not simple.
This is Tso'l Food, an American journey through the Chinese kitchen. I'm Gerald, and right now I'm tasting Manapua, a Hawaiian classic descended from the Chinese bao.
I eat more than one bite.
One could be deceived into thinking that Honolulu drifts at the pace of island time. But away from the endless vistas where moments and memory meld is another facet to the city, a pulsating state capital and the commercial engine of Hawaii. In the working-class neighborhood of Kalihi, a humble noodle factory has been in operation since World War II. Today it's expanded into a multi-generational restaurant chain reputed for a fantastically fluffy Manapua.
What we have here are the ingredients to make our Manapua, Hawaii's version of the Chinese bao.
Why don't you tell us how we do this?
Okay, shall I just show you?
Sure.
Okay, well, we make we make big batches of dough. We form them into little dough balls here, and then we just flatten it, get a little scoop of filling,
Okay.
and then just close it up. It's simple as that.
Ah, he's making all the pleating. Look at those fingers go.
It's so simple, it's not simple.
It's not simple.
And then we put it on a sheet of paper so it won't stick to the pan, and we steam it, and that's it.
Okay, so you can see here it's a nice, soft, pillowy dough.
There's one thing you'll notice about Manapua that makes it so different from the bao. It's this, the dough. I mean, the filling plays a role for sure, but our dough is, like you say, it's really soft, it's sweet.
So what goes into the dough then?
We make thousands of these every day, so we have to prep dough in large quantities. We use big old mixers. We pre-mix all of our dry ingredients. These are gonna be our flours, our yeast, our sugars. Get that going, and then we start adding our water, our fats.
That's just the outer shell. The dough is designed to swaddle a variety of fillings, the most classic of which is Cantonese-style honey barbecued pork.
And so this is char siu.
That's char siu. Yep.
Look at that. Really big scoop of filling, nice and hefty.
And without busting through the bottom, slowly start breaking it up.
Use your thumb to press the meat in, yeah.
And you kind of start getting that, and then you're gonna start pleating it together.
Okay.
There you go.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Let's start from the beginning. We are in the Chunwa Kam noodle factory.
Yes.
Who's Chunwa Kam?
That was my grandpa, his father.
And when did the business start?
1942,
1942. So right in the middle of war.
right in the middle of the war, as a noodle factory.
Okay, so how did we go from a noodle factory to a place that is most famous for its Manapua?
I went to law school. That's where I met my wife. And I would go down to the factory on the weekends and help out. And then I just thought about, hey, we had this flour. I'm looking for something else to do. So I thought about Manapua.
What does, the Manapua represent in Hawaiian culture?
Well, in the very beginning, Hawaii was very much a plantation culture. We had all the pineapple fields, the sugarcane fields, all those plantations. Workers came from all different backgrounds, one of which was Chinese. But the cultures blended, and that included food. And so when the Chinese brought their bao, it just kind of got molded by all the different cultural influences and became the Manapua. And that has been such an iconic plantation era food item that is kind of morphed into a Hawaii comfort food.
You'll see one of our T-shirts has a picture of the older Chinese man with a stick and 2 buckets on each hand, was
buckets.
carrying the Manapua that he would then go around.
The
and sell.
Manapua man.
Manapua
Yes,
man,
absolutely.
which is an iconic figure as well in Hawaii.
The name itself, Manapua, is a Hawaiian word contracted from 2 commonly accepted versions, depending on whom you ask. Mea Onapua, meaning delicious pork thing, or Maunapua, mountain of pork.
The other product that we're really well known for is our pork hash. Essentially a shumai, but it's Hawaii's version. The difference is going to be is our wrapper, the shumai pi, is chewier, so it has a higher level of gluten in there.
Also popular is your crispy gauji.
Crispy gauji.
Tell us about that.
I don't know how to relate that to something else in Chinese, maybe an egg roll at best.
It's kind of like a flat wonton, isn't it?
That's the best way I can describe it, really.
One thing he didn't mention is, besides focusing on things we think we did well, he reduced our menu, the items we offered, whether it be noodles or the food line or the Manapua varieties and all that. And then we thought about ways to make it more efficient. So the innovation is what he brought to it.
I think the best way to describe it is he's taken us from the mom and pop shop into the 21st century. So from out of that into a bigger, better run business.
So you become the boss now.
Pretty much.
Depends on what day of the week it is, I guess.
You are now one of the oldest running businesses in Hawaii.
81 years.
What did you learn from your father about running a successful business?
Hard work.
Hard work, 7 days a week.
Look at that. Ah. Look at this color. Oh. All right. All right, first bite, taste test.
All right, let's see it. Yep, that's it.
I need more than one bite.
And you can taste the difference between this dough and bao dough.
Yeah.
It's a richer flavor on this one, sweeter, moister.
I'm curious about the baked one.
Sure. Sure.
Oh, thank you.
Even though it's baked, it doesn't really form that hard or tough of a crust. We do it low and slow, so it keeps it real nice and soft, pillowy.
It's perhaps an unfair comparison, but it reminds me a bit of a hamburger bun.
Oh yeah, no. King's Hawaiian is a very similar thing. It's a Hawaiian
Yes.
sweetbread. That's exactly what we try to get with this. It's a Hawaiian sweetbread around there.
It is. Can you make all of this?
I can make all of that.
You can make all of it? How's he in the kitchen?
Better than I am.
Yeah.
But who's got the real skills in making the manapua?
Oh, that's gotta be. Yeah.